Hi, I'm Victoria Majerus, and this is my practice for our commemorative speech. According to Susan B. Anthony herself, is it a crime for a U.S. citizen to vote? Susan B. Anthony was an American women's rights activist. She actively believed in women having equal rights as men. Susan B. Anthony helped fight for women's suffrage until the day she died. Susan was born in Massachusetts in 1812 and later passed at the age of 86 in 1906. I will use this speech to honor and highlight the many accomplishments and achievements Susan B. Anthony has made and helped the process begin. I will cover her desire and fight for women's right to vote, her fight for equal pay for equal work, and her past as an educational reformer. To start, Susan B. Anthony actively fought for women's right to vote. In 1972, after the 14th Amendment was added to the Constitution, Susan led a group of her women to test the new amendment. She was able to go and cast her vote, but later she was arrested for wrongful voting. In Susan's eyes, she did no wrong. She followed the amendment and voted as a U.S. citizen. Susan held to her belief and was fined by the judge in order to avoid future appeals. According to SusanB.org, in 1975, the Supreme Court of the United States decided that women were indeed citizens, but that citizens do not necessarily have the right to vote. It was up to the states to decide voting requirements beyond what was written in the Constitution. To follow, Susan B. Anthony fought for equal pay for equal work. Susan published her paper titled The Revolution, Advocating Equal Pay for Equal Work. This paper allowed her to reach and contact with other women in the printing industry, and Susan encouraged and worked with these women to join in the formation of the Working Women's Association. According to SusanBAnthonyHouse.org, in 1970, Anthony formed and was elected president of the Working Women's Central Association. The association drew up reports on how working conditions and provided educational opportunities for working women. This association is still active today, advocating and protecting women's workplace rights. To continue, Susan B. Anthony advocated for a fair and equal education for all. Fun fact, Susan's first paying job was a teacher at an all-girls academy. She taught there for 2 years. Both years, she only made $110 a year. Susan never was shy to voice her opinion on any matters she deemed unfit. Susan contested the state teachers' convention multiple times on multiple occasions. She fought for more women within the teaching profession, co-education, and equal education for women in all genders of any race. Throughout this speech, I have highlighted many achievements and actions Susan B. Anthony has made to make the world a better place. I have covered her fight for a women's right to vote, her fight for equal pay for equal work, and her past as an educational reformer. Susan B. Anthony was a very dedicated and renowned woman. Without Susan and many battles she has fought, this world would not be the same as it is today. Susan B. Anthony not only fought for women, but she fought for everyone to have a fair and equal chance at life. Thank you.